Lyndon, the no bullshit training coach. Alright, so what we're going to work on today is Facebook ads. So a lot of you guys boost your videos here and there and you know, put up before and after photos and everything like that. And that's just fucking awesome, guys. But let's get a little bit more detailed into it. Let's get little bit more detailed into how you get the right kind of clients that you want to have, how you build your audiences, and how you set specific marketing campaigns, okay? Now, I'm not at all a Facebook extraordinaire. I just have developed a lot over the last year in exactly how to market and everything like that. And all I've done really is just work with the best, work with the guys who are actually social media managers and all that shit. Can't believe that's something these days and age, but it is. And yeah, I've done that. So basically, we'll start out with, if you don't have a page, you have to create a page. So it can't be a group, it's got to be a page. So you just go down here to the left, there should be a little pages things. Create a page. Now, I'm not going to do it because it takes a bit of time and it's quite fucking easy. You're a local business, and then you go through and you do everything you need to do. Okay? And you create your page. But what I am going to do is teach you how to do ads. So basically, once you've created a page, you go to create ads. It'll load up your ad account, or it'll create you a new ad account and everything like that. It knows my previous settings, so it'll get everything ready. So these are all the options you have. So you guys mainly are either going to boost your posts, promote your page, or send people to websites. That's what you're going to do. I mean, things like engagement in your app. Well, you don't have apps. If you do have apps, you can pick that. Everything like that. I do great get video views sometimes, obviously, because that's what I'm doing. But for this one, let's say we just want to boost your post. No, let's just say, boost your posts. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So campaign name, you can name it whatever the hell you want. Let's say post engagement. That'll be fine. Now it's just going to load. Unfortunately, it's been taking a little bit of time lately, and it seems to be doing that again right now. So I don't really know what's going on. So this is where you go in and obviously you set your location, which goes from Australia down to exactly where you are. So let's say if you're in Townsville, WA, Pilbara, the Pilbara region, Darwin, fucking Adelaide, Mount Gambier, anywhere that I've got clients, Dubbo, everywhere around the place, you can set exactly to those areas, and then you're within, let's say, a little bit of a deal of them. So for some reason, this has been going on the whole time I've been trying to fucking do this, and it's been driving me just fucking mental, guys. I think I've started this video now 5 times, and each time this fucking happens. Alright, let's just go back, see if I can get it better. Alright, so continue. Just doesn't want to work for me today. Doesn't normally do this, guys, to be honest. So let's go all the way back here. Let's do this. Go to manage ads. No. So these are the manage ads section. That's not what I wanted. That's already my ad account. We'll go to create ads. So create ads. Alright. Let's go boost your post. Yeah, it can be post engagement still. Okay, thank you, for fuck's sake. Alright, guys. So this is where you go. So everywhere in this location, and then you've got Australia. And then your ad location. So I'll add, because this is my area, Gosford. Cool. So you've got Gosford within 25 miles, and Newcastle within 25 miles. And then where else do you want to go? So you probably want to go a little bit west, but you can always do things like this. So if you're in Gosford, put it up to 50 miles, and you've got all that. And then if you're in Newcastle, put it up to 50 miles, and you've got all that. Or if you want to go smaller, like if you're from Gosford and you only want to go 20 miles outside your range, well, that's the only one you pick, and you get rid of that. And you're just in that area. But yet, like I said, if you want to go 50 miles, boom, you've got a bigger area. And that's how you zone in. Okay, now your age. So now this is where you really got to know your client. So as business owners, normally our clients aren't going to be until at least, to be honest, I normally go 30. I mean 25 actually, sorry. I normally go 25 because that's when people start buying houses. And then, well, it depends on what ad you're doing. So right now I would be doing an ad. I'm going to do an ad for new homes. So for new homes, I'd stop it at 40. So 25 to 40. Because after 40, if people are buying new homes again and again, unfortunately, I'm just going to miss them. But that's what it is. So English. And you do all for that because a lot of the times women are the ones as look as well, and same with men. But you can, if you're being very specific about, like if you want to build man sheds or if you want to build bars, you can be very specific and just go just men, okay? Now you go to detailed marketing. Okay, so this is where it gets a little tricky for people that don't know what they're doing. So you go, once again, I said I'm going for new homeowners. So I type that in. Homeowners, straight away. And then mortgages, then houses, and then you got people like that who's got home value between that, like that, probably there, you know, and then you've got property investors. Who else can you go? So this is where you really get into it. So let's say you want to do renovations. So you do that, and that's where you go, interest on renovations. And all the while, what this does is it defines your audience. So this one's going to get people with a house that size. This one's going to make sure people have mortgages for me. They have houses, they have homeowners. If you wanted rental properties, if you're a mower man, you go to rentals. Vacation rentals are a good one because they need handyman kind of stuff all the time. So that's how you do that. And I mean, you saw it was really quite easy. You sit there and think, what's my avatar? Let's say you're an electrician, someone who's looking up downlights maybe. No, not in there. So then you maybe just try for electrical. But see, you don't want to go electricians or anything like that. You want to go someone who maybe go electrical contractor. Yeah, so maybe that, because someone who's got an interest in an electrical contractor could be looking for an electrical contractor. So that's how you do that. And then you can add connection types. So people, if you're really targeting to people who already just like your page, you can do that, or friends of people who like your page, which is kind of word of mouth style. Or you can even exclude it to people who already like your page if you know they're kind of already on track. Okay. Then you come down here. Now, this is where I come in and say you don't want desktop needs and you don't want that. You only want Instagram and mobile news. Because if you go desktop, I mean, to be honest, how many people actually run off their desktop for Facebook nowadays? I mean, I am, because I'm building an ad, but the main thing that happens is mobile news feeds. Alright, so then your daily budget. Put in whatever you want. You can put in $5. And you can run for a month if you want, or you can start continuously and then you'll spend no more than $35 per week. So your post engagement, this sets up automatically, so you don't have to do that, don't have to do that, don't have to do that. So then you continue. And if you saw down the bottom there, it said I'm going to reach 410 to 1,100 people per day for $5 a day. Now that doesn't mean... So basically that just means that it's going to be in their news feed. So don't get me wrong, 410 to 1,000 people aren't going to get in contact with you per day. But if you do that over 7 days, that's over 7,000 people at the max, and at least 2,800. You get, let's say you only get 5% of them, or maybe 3% of them. 3% of them is still going to be 9 people for $35, which is a pretty good rate, if you get what I mean. So basically up here, it's use existing posts. So if you've already posted it, you can just grab it from your existing post and put it on. And this one's create a new ad. So that's where you go in, you use your own images. So I would browse library. Obviously, like I said, I'm the no bullshit tradie coach. So I've got all this. I used to run a trivia events page, so I have all that. So that's what I have there. You could go to stock images. Sometimes they have stock images in here, or you upload your own images. Obviously, upload your own images. Don't use the stock images. And then, but if you can use an existing post, I don't know if it's going to come up for me. But if you use the existing post, as simple as that. Then you place the order. Now it's important with your photos. there you go. So it's in review right now, and it'll get approved. But what I'm going to do is obviously get straight out of here and turn that off because it actually had nothing on it. So I just go straight here, go stop it, and it's never going to charge me a single thing. So campaign off. See, but it was picking up my my video that I did the other day. From what I can figure out, it was going to put on my video about how fucking hard it is to be a small business owner. So that's how that all works. Now, ad managers up here, you can do all this kind of stuff and get into that. Now, if you do want some more coaching on that, that's fine. Give me a yell. Not a problem. But that's how you do it. Now, like I said here, I'll get back out and go back in. Hopefully it works for me again. Create ads. Load an account. So basically now you can go, like if you go send people to your website, you get a lot more flexibility. So you've got all this again, all this and all this and all this. If I continue and actually get to where it wants me to. So you put in your image. So images, I'm just going to put in a random one. So let's just say this one, the success one. That'll be good. Then you come down here, you put in your actual website, which is no bullshit. See, I get in trouble for that because I put bullshit, but anyway, no bullshit tradiecoach.com.au in there. So that puts it on the headline, and then you put your headline in. So if so you could, hey, I'm Lyndon. Whatever you want. Oh, okay, so that's my website. Yeah. Your headline can be, so if mine is normally like huge opportunity or come sign up or some bullshit like that. Well, what you guys would want if you're, do you need to revitalize your backyard or something like that, okay? So, and then it comes up in here. And then you can do a lot more with it too. So so that's your headline going to be there. Do you need a new lawn? That's not something I would run. I'm just showing you. That would be a shit tagline. But, and then down here you just say, I am the new lawn specialist with over 10 species available, blah, 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 blah. And it all comes up down the bottom. And you'll learn more. They'll click there, they'll go to your website. And that's where you either choose, like, so that's just my normal website, or you choose for them to go straight to your contact page. You just copy and paste the domain once you go to that yourself. Or then you can choose your contact page, your photo page, any kind of page you want. You can even choose your Facebook page for them to go to get you more Facebook likes. Alright, so, but like it says down here, I might not get they might not send it to a lot of people because they don't like more than 20% being text. So you got to make sure that you think about that as well. But this is where it's good to have like go on to some kind of Photoshop or PicMonkey or something like that and have before and after. So, I mean, that's where it's great to have that. All right, guys, I think that's everything. Like I said, if you need any more intro on that, just give me a message, okay? All right, cheers.